Dunes of sand hundreds of miles long streak their surface. With no cloak of vegetation to conceal them, strange formations are exposed in the naked rock. Africa's Sahara is the largest desert of all. It's the size of the United States and the biggest source of sand and dust in the entire world. Sandstorms like these appear without warning and reduce visibility for days over areas the size of Britain. Dromedaries, single-humped camels, take these storms in their stride. The heavy sand rises only a few meters above the ground, but the dust can be blown 5,000 meters up into the sky. The ferocious wind, armed with grains of sand, is the agent that shapes all deserts. Reptiles have armored, scaly skins that protect them from the stinging grains. For insects, the bombardment can be very severe indeed. The only escape is below the surface. As the winds rise and fall, swirl and eddy, so they pile the sand into dunes. These sand seas can be hundreds of miles across. In Namibia, the winds have built some of the biggest dunes in the world. Star dunes like these can be 300 meters high. Grains swept up the flanks are blown off the crests of the ridges, so it's only the tops that are moving. The main body of these dunes may not have shifted for 5,000 years. Few rocks can resist the continuous blast of the sand-carrying wind. These outcrops are standing in Egypt's White Desert, but they will not do so for much longer. They're being inexorably chiseled away and turned into more sand. Now, lumps of heavily eroded rocks have been marooned in a sea of sand. These jagged pyramids, 100 meters tall, were once part of a continuous rocky plateau. The blasting sand will eventually eliminate them altogether. The relentless power of the wind ensures that the face of a desert is continually changing, but there is one constant presence.